From chiseling and bulking workouts to transform into the Man of Steel, to high-intensity training to gain Geralt of Rivia's animalistic strength, let's dive into the world of Henry Cavill's steamy workout routines. Henry Cavill is one of Hollywood's most revered actors, not only for his serious acting chops and passionate work ethic, but also for his sizzling physique. From portraying the iconic Superman to the rugged Geralt of Rivia in The Witcher, this man knows how to sculpt a superheroic form. To prepare for the role of Superman in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, Cavill's CrossFit-inspired training program, masterminded by strength coach Michael Blevins, focused on performance rather than just appearance, because you can't save the day by just looking flawless. Or can you? Jokes aside, Cavill focused on high-intensity movements, as he aimed to be faster than a speeding bullet and stronger than a locomotive. The workout comprised of 4 phases: preparation, bulking, leaning out, and maintenance. Sounds exhausting already. The bulking phase centered on Olympic weightlifting movements to build muscle, strength, and speed simultaneously, while boosting his endurance through challenging circuits, making him a force to be reckoned with on and off the screen. He even lifted a whopping 10,000 pounds as quickly as possible, and that's just the beginning. A tailpipe routine, which was a tag team workout designed to push him to the brink of exhaustion, was added to the mix for when he wanted to work out with his teammates. When pressed for details about his workouts, Cavill shared some of the valuable tidbits of knowledge he'd picked up. He challenged himself with 100 front squats in body weight, along with lots of heavy kettlebell workouts. The dedication to his training spoke for itself, with Cavill putting in up to 2.5 hours of workouts, 4 to 5 days a week. We stand a consistent king. Another key aspect of his training was incorporating cardio, crushing the misconception that it negatively impacts muscle gain. Instead, this conditioning boosted his work capacity, allowing him to train harder and longer. In fact, a combination of muscle building and conditioning is essential to achieving a superheroic physique like Cavill's. Otherwise, he says, it's like having a powerful engine without no gas tank. It's worthless. This conditioning included pushing his limits, with a mix of sprints, burpees, and jump squats that helped Cavill trim fat and achieve that chiseled look that makes all his fans and regular gym enthusiasts go gaga. The bulking phase workout, performed once a week, involved exercises in sequence, flowing from one to another. The standalone hang clean and jerk exercise and front squat each required warm-up sets to reach the right load, conserving energy for maximum effort later on. The front and back squat alternate sets challenged his lower body, as well as developing his overall strength, because what is a superhero if not well-rounded? Now, as we all know, and as Cavill himself makes sure to emphasize, working out without the proper diet only leads to frustration rather than results. So let's talk about his diet, shall we? During his superhero transformations, when preparing for the role of Superman, he consumed a staggering amount of calories, up to 5,000 per day. That's right, folks. With the amount of time he was spending hitting the gym, and with how hard he had to train, Cavill needed to make sure he had the right fuel to keep up with his own routine. His diet was protein-rich, focusing on building mass and repairing muscle damage. Protein shakes, eggs, steak, chicken, as well as other protein sources were staples in his meals. When it comes to the specifics of his meals, Cavill again displayed incredible determination and consistency, eating way more than an average person does in each sitting. A typical day in Cavill's Superman diet included multiple large meals to meet his calorie needs. For breakfast, he would have a combination of 5 egg whites, 2 yolks, steak, and an oatmeal protein shake. His first snack of the day included cottage cheese, protein powder, grapes, barley, and sunflower seeds. Lunch then featured chicken curry with jasmine rice and an apple. Post-workout, he had another protein shake with coconut milk, peanut butter, maltodextrin, and whey protein. Is your mouth watering yet? Because mine sure is. Clearly, being Superman means that as hard as you gotta work, you get to play just as hard. And we're not even done yet. For his second lunch, Cavill enjoyed succulent chicken breast with curry sauce and roasted potatoes. Snack 2 included protein powder, yogurt, barley, slivered almonds, and oils, along with tangerines. Dinner then consisted of bison steak and brown rice pasta. And finally, his post-dinner shake contained protein powder and greens. Throughout the day and his workouts, he also made sure to stay well hydrated, to balance out his rich meals and all the electrolytes and water he'd lose while sweating it out in the gym. On top of all of this food, Cavill has admitted that just like any of us, he is no stranger to cheat days and meals. So if a slice of pizza, ice cream bar, or milkshake ever appealed to him, he definitely didn't hold himself back. Coming back to Cavill's training regimens, let's take a closer look at his preparations for The Witcher, in which he plays the formidable sword-wielding Geralt of Rivia. His workouts for Geralt's steamy physique were geared not just to capture the hero's aesthetic qualities, but also towards meeting the physical demands of his intense stunt work. A grueling conditioning routine was prioritized, with fasted cardio every morning, followed by weighted training. This not only kept his heart pumping, but also helped torch those extra calories and kept him in peak physical condition. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I can't work out in the best of conditions, let alone on an empty stomach, first thing in the morning. But this only goes to show how seriously Cavill takes the mantle of portraying these iconic heroes. By now, we also know he's no stranger to the weight room. To really challenge him, specific exercises were designed for Cavill, targeting various muscle groups for a holistic approach to his training. To develop and strengthen his glutes and hamstrings, he performed Romanian deadlifts with resistance bands and hyperextensions on a glute ham machine. Oblique static holds engage the core, and of course, with all the sword fighting in The Witcher, Cavill definitely needed some powerful shoulders. He did three-way shoulder raises to target the medial and anterior deltoids, enhancing his muscular endurance. To get those rock-hard biceps and forearms that are so vital for wielding a sword, he included dumbbell curls in his workout routine. Speaking of training routines, let's not forget Cavill's secret weapon, boxing. The actor is a big fan of boxing workouts, which not only help him stay agile and coordinated, but also serve as a fantastic stress reliever after long hours on set performing all kinds of stunts and wading through mud, water, and all sorts of challenging terrain as his character goes on fantastical adventures. Similarly, Cavill has also been a fan of jiu-jitsu long before even his Superman days. Jiu-jitsu is an ancient martial arts technique based on close contact that demands both mental and physical prowess. Even when working on hectic schedules, including press tour days, Cavill has found solace in the art of jiu-jitsu. Typically, a jiu-jitsu session starts with a 10 to 15-minute warm-up, followed by around 30 to 40 minutes of mastering drills and footwork techniques. The final 15 to 20 minutes are all about fighting and rolling, requiring immense back and core strength. Perfect for a superhero, super agent, or monster hunter in training. Cavill has a real love for jiu-jitsu and has even posted on his Instagram about it, saying, "Jiu-jitsu really has a way of kicking one's ass, while making you love it for all the lessons you learn." He even compared it to Mother Nature, or a big brother figure, lending not only serenity and wisdom to the practitioner, but also some good old-fashioned tough love. How poetic! And it's evident that his dedication to jiu-jitsu has paid off in spades. Just take a look at the perfectly executed action scenes in his projects, and you'll see how evident the fruits of his labor are. Finally, we have to discuss the real secret sauce of Cavill's workouts and diet routines, the glue that holds everything together for the actor. And that's his undeniable commitment to his overall well-being. Regular sleep, staying hydrated, and managing stress are all crucial components of his routine, and that's what he advises to his fans and followers too. Cavill is passionate about spreading the message of balance and self-care because he understands that a well-rounded approach, not only to health and fitness, but also to life in general, is what truly makes anyone a real-life superhero. So there you have it, folks. From high-intensity training to gain Geralt of Rivia's animalistic strength, to chiseling and bulking workouts to transform into the Man of Steel, these were Henry Cavill's steamy workout routines.